Hello everyone, hello and welcome back to the Arsonith ossuary. It's been a little while, but we are returning now to our Thaumaturge class quests. We got a little bit distracted by 3.3 and all the new content that of course was bringing, and all the videos on said content that I wanted to be doing. So it's been a little while since we've played Grunty. What are we? We're level 27. Oh, it seems we got a little bit ahead of ourselves because we are in fact at level 20, the Threat of Perplexity. All right, lay it on me, Buki. Let's hear it.
Grunty, you're safe. I feared you had fallen victim to the Mage Slayer. Have you not heard of the recent spate of gruesome killings taking place within Ul'dah? Each case involves at least one dead Thaumaturge, and every corpse is found bloody, battered, and utterly drained of etheric energy. Ill tidings aside, I'm glad to see you alive and growing with vitality. It is time for you to delve into the final chapter of The Yawning Abyss. Boha, our second youngest sibling, will read to you from the Threat of Perplexity.
Alright, Boha, what do you got?
Greetings, Grunty. Are you once more prepared to peruse the pages of Power and Peril?
That alliteration.
Then let us begin. The Threat of Perplexity. Oh, how magnificent the daunting power we wield. Flames pursue, ice transfixes, and lightning dances into the ranks of our enemies. But what terror descends when from all sides those ranks close? Flames are smothered, ice crushed, and lightning grounded. Know you this threat, and wear you the multitudinous foe.
But what about that Black Mage AoE? I'm not afraid of no multitude.
Is the point of this passage readily apparent? It would be most problematic, for example, should you meet this malefic Mage Slayer and he or she proves to be multiple murderers. What the Thaumaturge needs is a courageous companion to accompany him in cases where collective cronies are expected. Now as for your trial, Boha, pray allow me to suggest a practical course for Grunty's training. The town is buzzing with the news of yet more slaughtered Thaumaturges. Their mutilated bodies found fouling the waters of Nuffolk's wells. I would have Grunty aid me in hunting down the culprits while the trail is yet fresh. Grunty may have tolerated your interruptionary's trial last time, Booty, but you're hardly the hardy henchman he needs to clear such a hazardous hole. Your concerns are understandable, brother. If it would allay your fears, I can introduce Grunty to a valiant warrior who recently entered my employ. You've secured the services of a stalwart swordsman. Well, I would indeed be in line with the learning lesson of the day, perhaps. Come now, Grunty, let us be about our business before Boha has a change of heart. I'll be waiting for you in Nuffolk's wells. Was that Kokabusi?
I feel you, Buki. There's something spooky going on. Spooky Buki. Oh my god. That's his name, you guys. Spooky Buki. I dub thee! Spooky Buki! Alright. Once again, scattered as all hell. As is the Ethys way. We are going to, where are we going? Norfolk Wells, Horizon's probably the closest. Let's have a look at some questions. Let's have a look at some questions. What we got? What's going on there? OBS, please. OBS, please. Okay. Questions while we're traveling. Trey Jones asks, so, will you ever make a list of top 10 lullers? I'd like to hear it since there clearly are no good ones. Well, I mean, I try to avoid like clickbait sort of videos, but that one does sound like a lot of fun. I should totally do that. We'd be in top 10. For Fupa, would definitely be in top 10. Wedge might be in top 10. Then there's, what's the name of that Lugfell? The one that's Nanamo's bodyguard, the retired Sultan Sworn, the old one, with the little Fu Manchu. Yeah, definitely him. Maybe Kokabusi, I haven't really decided yet. No, there's a few good lovers. There's a few good ones. Most of them are plainsfolk, but that's neither here nor there. Hello, Boothie.
Grunty, so good of you to come. My Regalian friend here is the warrior I mentioned back at the ossuary. Now there's no time to waste. Why don't you head into the stream and examine the bodies of the slain mages? I would go with you, but with my delicate stomach I might contaminate the scene. Remember, you're looking for anything that might help us track down this killer.
Hello, stalwart swordsman. Now, knowing Rogadens, I wouldn't be surprised if his name was literally Stalwart Swordsman. That Lalafell promised me a sack full of guilt to do what I do best, and that's keeping all the attention on me. Ha! Alright, well, I guess you just stand there while I go and do the thing. Some fucking tank you are. Alright, let's have a look. We got some more questions here. Martkos. Hey, Ethys. Hey, Marcos, what's up? So you mentioned here that astral spells would be stronger because Hydaelyn and our bodies have more astral ether for us to draw on, and that void spells are the opposite because of the abundance of umbral ether. In the first part you mentioned it was implied that black mages draw ether from the void though, so should a black mage's umbral magic technically be stronger? That's a good question. Now, I'm not certain. I'm not certain if black mages are literally drawing from the void, or it's literally they've just got like this void theme because of the Marquis being void mages and literally summoning things from the void. What the Gem of Shatoto does, right, is it acts as like a filter, as I think I've mentioned before, so that you don't kill yourself when you're channeling vast amounts of ether. I'm not entirely certain whether that ether is or needs to be from the void. I think it's more likely that in our day and age we're drawing them from resources around us, whereas the Marquis black mages, they would have been drawing it from their ethereal batteries of void sense, and those batteries are of course umbral ether, so it would have been slightly different. Yeah, modern black mages are not quite the same as Marquis black mages, somewhere between like a Thaumaturge and a Marquis black mage, I think. That's the way I think of it anyway.
Did you cover anything incriminating?
So he's wanting us to basically cover his tracks, is that it?
The blood is yet slick to the touch. The slaughter must have been recent indeed. The villain may yet lurk nearby. Return to the creek where the bodies lay and linger for a time. I dare say your aura, saturated as it is with enticing etheric energy, will lure the Mage Slayer into the open. Have courage, Grunty. Our burly companion stands ready to leap to your aid.
So he's basically trying to entrap us here, isn't he? Well, I'll take it. I'll roll with it. Where do we need to be? Just up here? Do you want me to like paint myself with a little bit of blood? Make me smell nice? I'm just gonna wait here? Alright. Okay. The Threat of Perplexity. Ryan Pask asks, hey Ethys. Oh, hello soul sucker imp. You're about to become a dick sucker imp. Oh, that's terrible. Sorry about that. Okay, so, what was I saying? Ryan Pass. Hey Ethys, I'm a new fan of your vids. Welcome to the channel, Ryan Pass. I was wondering if you would ever do a vid talking about the origins of the jobs, or things like the ancient civilizations. I see you had one on Ul'dah. I was wondering if you intend to do more. Yeah, absolutely, I'll do more. Oh, hang on. What am I doing? I just double cast Thunder like an idiot. Yeah, look, I did one ages ago on Gelmora, and like you say, I did one on Ul'dah and the sort of Sildir Ul'dah issue. And I said at the time that I was planning on doing one on the origins of, Limsa Liminsa and the various factions and civilizations that have come through Vilbran, particularly the Nimians, of course. And I do still absolutely intend to do that. As for when, I mean, sooner rather than later, I guess. I want to cover the rest of the 3.3 stuff I want to cover. I still need to do lore tours on Hullbreaker and Sorkai, but once I've done that, then that's definitely going to be pretty near the top of my list of things to work on, so I guess look forward to that. Is that it? We done with that one? We got more coming. That takes care of that. I'm off to collect me coin. You're gonna be dead before you get there, I've a feeling. Anyway, let's have another word with Boosie. Now, Rocco asks, could you possibly go more in depth into this topic and cover all of the elements you're talking about when I was talking about the metaphysics of thaumaturgy, I assume, and your thoughts on how different elements could interact with each other and possibly melding of multiple elements into new facets of ethereal manipulation. Well, that's what most ethereal manipulation is. I mean, thaumaturgy and black magic tends to be like raw elements. But if you look at the magics wielded by, Summoner and Scholar, for instance, all those like bios and miasmas and stuff like that, those are very sort of intricate weavings of ethereal, I don't know how to describe it, ethereal signatures, I guess. Ethereal compounds might be a good way to put it. Anyway, Boosie.
It seems your partnership with our High Blade went splendidly. It is unfortunate, though, that one of the imps was able to flutter away. Oh, did you not notice? You wouldn't wish to report to Kokoboha with your trial but half finished, would you? Of course not. I'm afraid, however, that the Rogaden has already collected his recompense and departed for the nearest alehouse. What to do? Surely a thaumaturge of your caliber can handle a single imp, yes? If I'm not mistaken, it fled into that little cave over there. Hurry now before it slips away into some hidden nook or cranny.
Alright, so this is the trap now, is it? Let's have a look. Shaded outcropping. Ooh, spoopy. Alright. You're gonna appear behind us? Yes? No? Maybe? Oh, he's not very subtle, is he? That
is not Kokobuthi. Well, it is Kokobuthi, but a Kokobuthi possessed by the voice center escaped from Mormo's urn. It was feeding on the etheric energy of all those slain thaumaturges. And so you, my dear mana-rich grunty, were to be next. I've wanted to absorb your delicious power since the moment we met. A pity this has been such an amusing charade. However did you see through it? I'm Kokobushi's brother, how could I not? It's time I destroyed you, Mormo, and put a stop to these sinister killings. As the eldest, I must take responsibility for my family's misadventures. A coward like you destroy me? Your opening strike should have pierced my heart, but instead you aimed for the knife. Fear stays your hand. Fear that slaying me will also slay your sibling. Poor spineless thaumaturge. I shall, however, leave you with a pleasant thought. It was Kokobushi's fervent wish to amass this power. He craved the arcane strength to stand beside his brothers as an equal. What a shame that he must now stand against you. It pains me to admit, but there is some truth to that creature's words. I surrendered the perfect opportunity to end this. I have betrayed my own teachings. Return to the ossuary and report to the completion of your trial, Grunty. I'll remain here for a time and gather my thoughts.
Oh, potato politics. Like that knife was gonna do anything anyway. Jeez. Alright, Kokoboha. Did you see through it? Do you know what was going on there?
Ah, Grunty, Kokobuki advised me of your adventures. It seems the Mage Slayer slithered away, but your stint with the swordsman was nonetheless successful. Consider this chapter complete. Your time with our tome of teachings is at an end. Well, to be absolutely accurate, there is an addendum. There's additional advice, but Kokobuki considered it extracurricular. Even I dare not delve into those diabolical depths. I do not yet deign thee to die, you understand.
Alright, so obviously Kokobuki hasn't told them, which is curious.
I've yet to inform my brothers of Kokobuki's misfortune. I've yet to reconcile the maelstrom within my own mind. The most fundamental lessons of Thaumaturge demand that I slay the creature where it stood. It is the most opportune moment to strike. Minimal risk and victory all but assured. How many more will suffer for my hesitation and my cowardice? It will likely be some time, however, before Momo resurfaces to kill again. Now that we have uncovered the deception, the Void Sense will seek a new hunting ground, where Kokobuki's fate is unknown. And though the respite may be brief, I must devote this time to considering my next course of action. So you leave me to my musings, Grunty.
Alright, excellent. Now, do I need any of this gear? No. I'm going to take the bronze paces and the staghorn staff, which I believe I'm already... No, I'm using 2 staghorn staff. Oh, that's fine. Event cancelled. You're unable to carry any more items. Oh, bollocks. Quite right. Okay, let's drop some potions. I don't think we need those. And let's try that again. Elegant bombs. Oh, you freaking kidding me. Tooth ramhorn stuff. We're going to drop that as well. You know, let's try this one more time. And I'm sorry for anyone tearing their hair out that my inventory's full. I'll go clear out before the next episode. Anyway, there we go. 0 slots remaining in inventory. Quest complete. That is the Threat of Perplexity. I will see you guys all next time for the level 25 Thaumaturge class quest, or whatever else I happen to put up next. Until then, take care of yourselves, and bye-bye. Bye. 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 Bye.